You know what? People in our society need to be challenged to see their potential, to see what they can do. I just hate how people just get drawn into these stereotypes. Like, no, like I went to parties, fucking parties, and I got really good grades. I got into university, and I still have a life now. Like, I had a life then. It's just like you can go to parties if you want to go to parties. It's just that you probably don't have your life organized, and I managed to organize my life. So I had time for school, and I had time for parties and a social life. So amen for that. Bye-bye. And I'm not being sponsored by IB, by the way.
Hey guys! Today I've decided that I'm going to answer some of you guys' comments, specifically about the IB. And I'm totally aware that I have a fucking pimple, like, in the middle of my nose. Like, that is like, oh. But I really have to make this video, so I'm sorry if my pimple distracts you guys. But yeah, so I'm just gonna open my YouTube app and I'm gonna go through comments I've gotten questioning, like, basically questions you guys have asked about the IB, and then it's based on just on the videos I made on the IB. I think I've got some other questions on other videos, but I'm not gonna be looking for all my videos for IB comments, so only like the IB videos. If you guys have any more questions about the IB, just feel free to like message me or comment, and preferably message me about it so I don't like lose the comments or something, or just comment and I'll save your question or something, or screenshot it, because the IB is something I think is important to talk about, because the IB is fucking awesome, and I didn't realize that until my second year in there. And there's a lot of rumors about the IB, like that it's so hard and you don't have a life, and fuck, I have toothpaste in there, yeah, and that you don't have a life, and like all of those are just such negative mindsets that have been like spread, and I'm just kind of annoyed, like, meh. So thus I'm making this video to clear some things up. And yeah, I gotta find my IB videos. It starts with the video called My IB Experience. Actually, all of my IB videos have a lot of views. For me, me the little YouTuber, 1,430 views on this video. And that's pretty old. I look pretty different there. Okay, I'm just gonna get started because this might be a long video. Okay, so I'm only gonna read the questions. Okay, so Astrid Very, I don't know, you might be Norwegian because Astrid sounds like a Norwegian name. She says, hey, I'm planning on starting the IB in September, and I was wondering if it's true that you drown in homework. I've seen many people saying that they don't sleep at night and have no social life because of all the homework. Please help. Okay, basically it's up to you if you want to drown in homework and not have a social life. It is honestly just up to you. Like the IB, yes, there is a lot of work, yes, but it's because there is a lot of work, and if you want to have a social life, you're kind of forced to like organize your life, or like organize things, and I don't know, that, like, I think that has everything to do with your mindset. If you think, oh, I'm gonna drown in homework, oh fuck, this is so hard, like, there's so much to do, and you just stress out, yeah, you're gonna drown in homework and have no social life. But if you, like, structure it, it's not really that much. It's just that we have been conditioned to think that the IB is so hard and that there's so much stuff to do that we just almost fool ourselves to think that there is too much to do, when really it's a pretty manageable amount. Of course, depending on what subjects you take and everything, but like me, the first year was pretty hard because I had that mindset that I'm gonna drown in homework and this is so fucking stressful and all that, but like, yeah, basically, no. If you don't want to drown in homework, you won't drown in homework. It's up to you, like, just fucking decide that you're gonna get organized, and yeah, there's someone outside, hello. So that was a comment on that video, and then I'm gonna go to my next IB video, wherever that is. Yeah, because that's the comment that people get a lot, like, or like the people say like, oh, it's hell, there's so much to do, and I just think that is so narrow-minded. Like, honestly, get your shit together. I know I'm sounding mean now, but it's true. It's just a stereotype that we've all been conditioned to believe, because everyone's saying it, because everyone's conditioned by the same stereotype. So get out of it, people. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, honestly. Like, no. I did the first year of IB. Yeah, the next video is called My Complete IB Experience, and I'll post all these videos below if you want to like watch them. This one has 667 views, which is still kind of much for me, the little tiny YouTuber over here. Okay, so Ellie, or Ella, I don't know, says it would be great if you make a video or a series of videos about your IB subjects and higher level and standard level, and how do you revise for it, and exam tips. I'm IB1 and I'm scared. There's a lot of people that are so scared. And I totally get that, I was too, but like honestly, when the exam period comes along, it's like I somehow managed to have peace of mind. Like, especially like the weeks before, I made a conscious effort to every night, if there was stars in the skies, I'd go to the beach, I'd lay down, because it was like in May and it was pretty decently hot. That's not a hickey, by the way, I just get rashes sometimes. But like, yeah, don't be scared. Honestly, don't be scared. It's the same thing as like drowning in homework. Don't be scared. Just face it head on and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do good, and you will do good. Like that happened to me. I thought for sometimes I would be like, oh, I'm not gonna do good, and I wasn't prepared for many of the exams. But I mean, I still ended up over here. So like, just don't scare yourself. About the IB subjects and higher level and standard level and revising for exam tips, I think that would be a whole other video. I can definitely do that because I don't know, I actually had kind of fun revising for my exams. It was fun to have like a goal, and yeah, I'll make another video on that and my IB subjects and stuff. So yeah, because that would I can't talk about that now. Okay, I'm just gonna read this. I think this say M more. Okay, anyways, so I think the same way. I feel like the IB made me a completely new, open-minded person, and I seriously cannot say a single bad thing about the IB. It was all so interesting and motivating. Seriously, as a science person, I would have never thought that I'd start to appreciate and enjoy something like poems. I feel like the IB gave me this ability to not only think about things, but also appreciate them. Yeah, word. That is so true. I think if you've really had the complete IB experience and you've really gone in for it, that's how you'll feel afterwards. That's how I feel, that's how my girlfriends feel. Some people didn't never get to that point, but even like I met an IB student here, or IB alumni here in residence, like at the university, and he also feels like it made him a better person. So like, just stop thinking of all the negative stereotypes and go for the IB. Like, fuck, I do not regret it. It's actually one of the best things I've done in my life, and I'm not even kidding. It has just, the focus in the IB is just so good. It's like, it focuses on you as a person. Okay, I'm gonna continue now. I just had to include that comment because someone else other than me is saying that too. There's a lot of people saying IB is so hellish and blah blah, but there's also a lot of people which get avoided that say it's fucking awesome. So yeah. Jenna Mellon says, I'm going into IB next year. Before I was pretty hesitant and nervous. I feel much better after watching this. Thank you so much. Okay, that wasn't even a question. Well, I'm very glad you're going into it and that you're feeling better, because you should face it as a challenge, a positive challenge that you can overcome. Like, fuck. Yeah, I'm so glad you're doing that. Anyone going into the IB, honestly. My next video will be my IB reaction video. Where the fuck is that? There it is. So that's that video. I'll post that below too. IB exam reactions video, which I actually got like almost 11,000 views on, which is like nice for me. Like, somehow IB videos are very popular, so that's nice. This one has 35 comments on, so I think there's a lot of questions there. I'm trying to make this fast. Okay, so there's a girl who's asking in Norwegian. I don't know if I'm going to do this in Norwegian or not. I'll do it in English. Andrea Gla says, you're from Norway, what school did you go to? I answered these comments, but I went to Varafjell videregående skole I Haugesund. Says, I'm wondering, what was it that made you come into the okay, that's the question that comes later. Like, I'm not even gonna try to translate that. I know how to translate it, but yeah. And that Andrea Glass asks if I applied to school in America, as in USA, because she sees that I go in Canada now, and no, I didn't, because I didn't want to go to the States, honestly. I just wanted Canada. So no, I did not apply for school in the States. I only applied in Canada. Yeah, I'm gonna answer the Trulululu guy too, because I know someone else asked the same question as he asked. Then there's just like, congratulations. Abba DB says, I'm in IB and it is killing me. In 3 weeks I'm gonna get my half-year results. I'm really scared. If you can give me some motivation, that would be great. I guess I sort of did just give people motivation about the IB. Like, honestly, don't be scared. Do not be scared. You can consciously think, like, not be scared and look at it as a learning experience and something that you can grow from. And I know I sound so fucking cliche right now, but it's so true. Like, don't think it's killing you. Don't think you're drowning in homework. Don't think it's scary. Like, honestly, the exams, they make you so fucking scared. At least in my school, they like prepare you for the exams, and everyone's so scared. And then when the time comes around, it's actually like kind of fun. Like, people are like sitting at school studying and talking. And so yeah, that's my motivation. Just consciously make an effort to not think of it as something that's gonna kill you. Because honestly, if you're stressed, like, think of people that are like running from tigers and stuff. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die even if you do fail the exams. You can do it over again. It's not the end of the world. Like, honestly, just stop thinking that it's scary. And then Benam Aminpour says, in the region, what teachers at Valafel was it that you thought weren't that good? I'm gonna apply to the IB at Valafel this year, and it would be nice to have some extra information before I choose my final subjects. Honestly, I don't feel like that's my place to say who's the bad teacher. Maybe if you like private message me, I could, but like, I don't know, I just feel mean. But then again, that teacher was really bad, like, honestly, ugh. But I'm not gonna comment that publicly, because that's just rude. Like, I'm a sympathetic human being. I have morals or something. Kit Kat Anime says, watching this is making me nervous about my IB results, and I'm still a junior. And I answered, don't be nervous, just do the best you can. I'll be making an IB video soon, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, honestly, it's the same I said before. Don't be scared, don't be nervous. I know it sounds so easy, but if you actually go in for not thinking that way, just like reconditioning your mind to think of like what I'm saying and what other people are saying about the IB, that it is a real good learning experience. I think it's much better than the alternative schooling system I could have gone into in Norway. Like, the focus is so much better, and there's like concrete learning outcomes, especially in the sciences, at least when I went there. Yeah, do not be nervous, please, and just like face it head on. I am Jewish snub says, wow, I remember watching this 3 months or so ago and was wondering how can you be so wrong with your extended essay estimation. Then I got a B for my extended essay and my draft was predicted an E, and I only spent one night fixing it hoping to get a D. Yeah, the reason why I was so wrong with my extended essay estimation is because basically I had no supervisor, which is the person who helps you with the essay. It's like a big essay that we write. So I basically did it on my own because I did not really like the teacher, and I'm sorry if that teacher is watching right now, but honestly, you weren't that good of a teacher for me, so yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think you know, because yeah, there was like drama and stuff. Anyways, moving on. Soroush Mutesh, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, says, if you want to learn something, then yep, IB is really good, but if you want to have a life as well, oh my god, then you need to think about A-levels. Last time I went to a party was like 2 months ago. It is hell. Fuck off. Oh, honestly, don't. You're my subscriber. I'm sorry, it just comes out of my mouth, but I just hate how people just get drawn into these stereotypes. I feel like I'm saying that over and over again, but like, no. Like, I went to fucking parties, and I got really good grades. I got into university, and I still have a life now. Like, I had life then, and honestly, like, CAS, which is like extra activities you have to do, made me more social. I went to Red Cross, Amnesty International, Animal Protection Agency. Honestly, just like, like, you can go to parties if you want to go to parties. It's just that you probably don't have your life organized. And I managed to organize my life. So I had time for school, and I had time for parties, and a social life. So amen for that. Bye-bye. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I love my subscribers. I don't know if you're subscribed to me or not, but, like, I'm sorry. But I just disagree on that, and I really want people to do the IB, so... And I'm not being sponsored by the IB, by the way. I'm not that big of a YouTuber, so... Fahim Karim, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Fuck, why do I get these rashes? Anyways, he says, can you tell me how is entrance test for IB program? Then I said I did not have to take a test to get in to the IB. I actually didn't have the grades to get in, but I got in as an exception. So first of all, at my school we didn't have any kind of test. I don't know if you do that in other schools. We didn't have a test. It was just based on our grades, like going into the IB. And then, yeah, people are basically asking about what I meant but by that I got in as an exception, and I'm losing blood in my feet. What I meant about that was that I did not have the grades to get in. I wasn't actually, like, good enough to get in because I sucked at school and I didn't like learning and I didn't like school, but I ended up in this girl gang, so I basically ended up following them into the IB, which I'm so fucking glad I did, honestly. Like, it has made me love learning and blah 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 blah. Yeah, so basically at my school, I feel like I said basically a million times. Anyways, at my school you have a conversation with, I guess, the advisor or something, because he's the one who chooses who gets into the IB. So it's not like you're sending your grades to some office somewhere. You actually have an interview with someone, I guess. And I was just under the grades to like get into the IB, and then he was like, so do you really want to do this, and do you think you can prove me wrong, do you think you can do it? And I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do this. Like, I just basically said, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna challenge myself. And I don't think I believed it that much in that moment. I just kind of, because I just kind of did it. And I'm so glad I did it. Like, I've shown myself, I've proven to myself that I can do anything I want. Because I thought I wasn't really that smart before, because I didn't have good grades or anything. But honestly, I've changed my view on that completely. I think that everyone can be or become nerds. Fucking nerd inspiration movie video. But like, everyone has some curiosity in them, and that's really what a nerd is, someone who's curious to learn. So I don't get why that's like, or a geek, I guess, why that's like bad things. So yeah, I think anyone can do the IB, and that was the exception. Basically, he just said, well, I'll let you in and you gotta prove to me that you can do this, and I did. So like, yeah. Okay, I have to sit up here because I'm, anyways. And then Sarush Mutesh says, don't, like, he answers, I'll just post these comments like on the video. He answers, don't do IB, that's my advice, or that my advice, forgotten S. And then Fahim Karim answers, do you think it's too hard? And then Sarush Mutesh answers, yep, it is hell. And then I answer, it depends on your mindset. For the first year I thought it was hell, but then I changed my mind and decided to look at it as a learning experience, and it really shaped me as a person. I will make a video on this topic soon, since it seems like a lot of people have questions regarding the IB. Yeah, and I basically just answer more. So basically, it's the same thing I've said throughout the whole video. IB, get rid of that stereotype that IB is like hell, and that IB will drown you in homework. Honestly, like, how hard can it be? It's not that hard. It's just that everyone's saying it's so hard, and maybe it is really fucking hard for people who can't handle it or who can't get organized, and maybe it's true for some people, but that is what is prevalent in the media. There's all these IB sites that, you know, just spread this thing that, oh, IB is so hard, and you know what? People in our society need